Good evening, everyone. Oh, we just arrived in time at the buzzer tonight. Yeah, it's not that busy of a fever, but everything was coming in late. We're going to start with college hockey. Michigan Tech at home, finally, taking on Minnesota Duluth. That's the good news. Bad news is Duluth already leads 4-0 by the time we get to the highlights. Hancock's Tanner Carroll scores right there on the rebound, and that puts Tech on the board, trailing 4-1. Carroll's third of the year. Second period, Blake Hietala will get the goal from Jacob Johnstone and Jimmy Davis as that calls in. Hietala's first of the year, and Tech is within 2. Jump to the third period, still 4-2 Duluth. David Johnstone from Carroll and Ryan Fern at 4:21. And all of a sudden, Tech was within 1. The bad news is Duluth scored 3 more goals and went on to win by the count of 7-3. On the hockey scoreboard, in the WCHA, Nebraska-Omaha over Minnesota 3-2. Minnesota State blanks Bemidji State 3-0. In the CCHA, NMU had a 2-1 lead on Western Michigan. However, the Broncos came back with 2 goals in the third period and went on to win 4-2. Notre Dame holds off Lake Superior State 3-2. Ferris State blanks Michigan 5-0. And Ohio State scored in the last 6 minutes to beat Michigan State 1-0. Also in college hockey, the good news, Finlandia women played well, only lost 3-0. Bad news, they only got 5 shots on net. And the Finlandia men drop a road game to Lawrence 6-3. High school hockey, Sault Ste. Marie Marquette first period off the scramble. Chris Evanson gets the puck to Tyler Jackson. He puts that one pretty close to upstairs. At 7:31, Marquette has a 1-0 lead. And that was the score after 1. So we go to the second. This is kind of interesting. Ryan Hansen of Marquette's going to clear the puck. Whoops, into the stands. Doink. Hits the kid in the gray sweatshirt. Looks like he took it right off the jaw. And, of course, nobody is feeling sorry for him in the least. Please pay attention. For the Blue Devils, Kyle Tanike is denied by Evan Kyle. Marquette would get on the board about halfway through the period. Forrest Volker, Alex Zerbel just off screen, Tyler Jackson again, and that gives Marquette a 2-0 lead. The sin bin became busy a few minutes later after a few roughing penalties, 4 on one side, 3 on the other. Marquette on the power play, Scott Frazier, bang. Sean Cornock, and the goalie is handcuffed by that one. At 10:59, Marquette in command, leading 3-0. But late in the period, 4-on-4 off the faceoff. Chase Meehan the shot. Looks like Willem Gauthier deflects it, and Blake Mastaw puts it home. And the third period belonged to the Sioux. So did overtime. Blue Devils are the winners by the count of 4-3. Also in high school hockey, tournament up in the Copper Country this weekend where they flip-flop opponents. Houghton edges Rochester United 3-2, and the Jeffers Jets defeat Gaylord 6-3. Not a good trip for Calumet at the moment down at Bloomfield Hills. Cranbrook, Cranes win 9-1, and Menominee Marinette edges Lons 3-0. When we come back, we will check on some girls high school basketball and see if the Pistons can keep their winning ways going. To girls high school basketball we go, where the Westwood Patriots on the road at Kingsford. Westwood's new coach this year is Kurt Corcoran. And Caitlin Hewitt gets the ball ahead to Taryn Moyle. She rainbows the jumper home. The Patriots have a 3-2 lead. Flivers do a nice job getting inside Courtney Corley. Carly Benzie off the glass and good. Then good defense from the Maize and Blue. Good imitation of Cole Tengestal and Aiden Winky as the interception is made by Amber Larson. And she will take it all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. 8-3, Maize Blue and White. Timeout Westwood, and the Patriots respond. Sarah Massey puts it to Elizabeth Dauphiné Van Buren for the jumper. 14-11 Flivers after 1 to the second. Benzie double team, says, hey, somebody's got to be open. Tennis player Sam Fleming hits that one in off the net cord. 19-11 Flivers. Benzie on the break this time. She finds Lauren Smith, who bounces that one in off the window, plus the foul. That gets you a smile. Carly Benzie at 18, Caitlin Hewitt at 18 for Westwood, but Kingsford is your winner, 61-51. Hop in the car, let's go to Iron Mountain, where the Houghton Gremlins, in a non-conference match, taking on the Iron Mountain Mountaineers. Didn't take long for Houghton to get going. Off the tip, Sydney Dillinger to Elisa Germu. She puts it up and in, and the orange and black on the board. Off the turnover, ball ends up in the hands of Jermu. She's not going to waste any time. Nice strong move to the basket, cutting across for the hoop and the foul. It's 6-1, Gremlins. Mountaineers get on the board a short time later. Abby Gerhardt uses the window nicely, and Houghton's lead is cut to 6-3. They would take the lead as Gerhardt again with the move to float it home, 7-6 Iron Mountain. But Jermu would just keep right on going. She gets the layup here, 10-7 Houghton after 1. To the second, Kelsey Richards brings the ball up. She says three-point country is open. That is good. And Houghton, I should say, wins a low-scoring contest, 36-29. Let's go to Gladstone. Braves looking to get on the board against Gwynn. And from the outside, that shot is off, and here comes Gwynn going the other way. Megan McGuire will grab it and score off the window. And Model Towners having a good first quarter. Next for Gladstone, Alexis St. Cyr with 3 of her 15. Gladstone leads by 2. A couple plays later, St. Cyr again for 3 more. Scouting report covers St. Cyr from three-point range. Thank you very much. Now we go to the fourth quarter. Gwynn will take a 1-point lead as Jordan Hutchins will lay this one up and in. Alexi Hongasto will get the spin move and the score, and Gladstone hangs on to win this one by the count of 43-37. There's the spin, and there's the score. To the scoreboard, the Negaunee Miners get 19 rebounds combined from the Anderson sisters and defeat Manistique 56-43. Hancock 60, Jeffers 46. Ewen-Trout Creek 7 touchdowns, Wakefield-Marenisco 3 touchdowns, and it was Ontonagon 42, Watersmead 22. Big game of the night in Class D. Forest Park gets 41 points from preseason dream teamer Lexi Gusser and holds off Barker Harris 63-57. Sarah Madalinsky, another preseason dream teamer, had 31 for the Broncos. Tiffany Wangren 21. That helped Stevenson get past North Dickinson 58-45. North Central, no trouble with Rapid River. Mid-Peninsula, the winner 54-46 over Kearney Nato. By the way, Morgan Weeks had 23 for the North Central Jets. Vanessa Freeberg, 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 steals. Close, 85-37 Superior Central over Big Bay. We did not hear from Rudyard. Gaylord St. Mary edges Pickford 32-30. Mackinac City 51, Cedarville 47. Detour almost doubles up Harbor Lake Christian 56-30. At the Petoskey Tournament, Brighton edges Marquette 54-50 in overtime. St. Ignace 15 better than Petoskey 53-38. Over at Hannahville on the girls' side, the Soaring Eagles defeat Beaver Island 52-24. Maplewood Baptist downs Mackinac Island 56-41. And on the boys' side, yes, the small schools get the start earlier. Hannahville over Beaver Island 65-35. Seth Williams and Martin Thornbaugh led the way for Hannahville in that game, and Maplewood Baptist defeated Mackinac Island 77-43. Elijah Amy had 31 points for Maplewood Baptist. Big Ten football championship tomorrow in Indianapolis, Wisconsin against Nebraska. Vikings, Packers, Sunday on our sister station, Fox UP. Have a great weekend.